coffee spot.
Just there.
I did it!
There. Recording. Recording? Still recording. Hi, my name's Erica. This is my YouTube channel.
What are you doing? Not even that cold.
Shallow.
Very shallow. Go, Boomy. This does not look steep, but this is steep. Cannot be as fast and agile as Boomer. Show off. coffee spot. Can't get any nicer than this. It's collecting some brush. Boomer's just out here running around. Stay away from the cliff. Yeah, we had a crazy couple of weeks, so we decided that after having the kids for the weekend, we'd do a little coffee hike this evening before going back to the box for the weekday. I haven't made videos because of work and home life. And a roommate who so graciously moved out and left a mess and moved out last minute and kept a key and did the most. So I've basically been stuck to my house for 2 weeks because who can leave when stuff is going on like that? So yeah, he brought me here, which is actually a really close spot to my heart because it's right up by where I grew up, and it's almost like a 2-hour drive away from where I live now, so I don't get out here very often. And fun fact, I actually didn't even know this area was here when I was growing up. Jeremy showed me, I think it was early spring when he brought me here first, so yeah, views are epic. The waterfalls are crazy. They're low right now, but in the summertime they're off the chains. But yeah, we're gonna set up and do some coffee.
We're gonna put the fire in the crack down there. That way it's kind of contained.
Okay.
That way it's contained. And then when we're sitting looking at the fire, we've got all that for a view.
He's gonna teach me some bushcrafting stuff today too. I know he has to make some kind of fire cloth. I probably said it wrong already. Why not learn?
Huh?
What are you doing?
The stuff. Getting the coffee stuff out.
Digging in your pickle bag?
Yes. Check my sack. So I have to make char cloth.
Char cloth. I said flame cloth or something earlier.
I guess it is.
Fire
You
cloth,
are
that's
making
what I said.
Fire out of it. So you've never seen how this is made?
No.
Okay, so I just brought an old t-shirt from home. It has to be cotton. We'll get more into that once I actually get the fire lit. Right now, we're gonna make fire.
We have wood. We're gonna make fire. Here.
And we have this stuff.
What's this?
This is like jute rope. Jute twine, but it's like fat, like actual rope. So we're gonna fluff that for tinder, because I only brought my fire steel, I don't have matches or lighter. And we'll throw a flame into that. And I didn't click any birch bark. That will give us our flame, which the pine cones I collected earlier on, that'll be enough to get the fire started. So that'll work fine.
What are you doing now?
Pulling jute twine apart, making tinder nests. So brought this jute rope. We only need a piece of it, like maybe 3 inches long, because it has like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 8 to 10 strands in there, and realistically you only need 1 strand to light a fire. But yeah, I'll get you to separate these and I'll show you how. Okay, so take one piece and you go against the twist. Now once you get this straight, kind of pinch it off with a finger and you just separate it. Whichever way you find, I find it like counter twisting it, so you can separate it. If you go to the end, you can separate it, but you're just tearing it apart into like little bird's nests of tinder. And we just get this big pile like this. So that way when we take our fire seal and throw a spark in it, it'll take a flame really quick.
Interesting.
Super simple. So like spin this, if you grab the center there and peel it apart. Yeah, spread it.
Oh, it's kind of like when you're doing like feed-ins for extensions.
Yeah, kind of. Then you just pick it in. So same with that, just part it. Once it parts, separate. Like I said, you realistically, like me, I would only need 1 strand of this to light a fire. So 1 piece of rope, 1 inch of rope would last a long time.
We're gonna have a laugh while I try to use the fire stick, because the last time I attempted this, I gave up.
Well, actually, last time you did really good, but the problem was you were trying to spark it into birch bark, with it's a little bit more difficult. That's a huge target. Like, that's a big target.
He thinks I'm gonna get this.
And the bonus with this stuff is over birch bark is once a flame or a spark hits this, it goes up. It's not like birch bark where you need to be gentle with it. So we're gonna
stuff it in.
Well, we'll set it kind of on the ground, and we've got
TP.
all of our small stuff quickly ready to go on top of it. I do have a small fire starter as well, so this is like wax. So as soon as you get a flame in that, I'll just dip this in the flame to steal that flame, because this stuff goes up very quickly. It's like dry grass. You use this to get a flame, and then from there you usually want to add pine cones, birch bark, or whatever. So yeah, so once you get a spark in there, super simple.
He says this every time.
It is simple. Just keep that clear of the sticks, because you want that as big as you can get it, and basically boom, once a spark hits that, I'll get this in there, and then we can go from there.
We'll see.
Almost.
Ah! That was a big spark, but
It was. Come back a little bit farther and try and like shoot them at it. Just there.
I did it!
There. I just burned my hand there. So now that we got the flame in that, now we'll let that just do its thing. See how fast that went up?
Yeah.
So we'll let that burn for a sec, because we don't want to put that out.
Some tinder.
Once this is what we're going to call our birch bark, because we don't have any right now. Once that's burning, now you literally take a huge handful and just set it on top.
I was going to do a little bit.
You can do 1 stick at a time, but let that do its thing. And then that will burn and we have fire.
Okay, here, put that away.
Super
I'm
simple.
klutzy, so.
I'll take that, because that's the important thing.
He's then teaching me how to make this cloth now. Waiting for the water to boil. So, perfect time to use the fire.
Okay. So, old t-shirt. One of my really nice ones, actually.
I know, I was kind of just sad to realize that soft one got ripped up.
Yeah. The washing machine ate it, so it has to be cotton. And what we're gonna do is just make strips of this, jam it inside of a tin container that's pretty much sealed off, and there's a tiny little hole in the top. So what we're gonna do, put this in the fire. It's going to basically turn this into char cloth. So it's going to turn it into carbon. There's no oxygen that can get into the container, so it can't combust, because any fire needs oxygen as a combustion. So all the smoke is going to come out of the hole. The gas that offputs of this, kind of like if you're burning like a wood gas stove, the gas coming out will actually ignite, but the cloth inside will not, because the hole's on top, there's no oxygen in there. So once it stops smoking, the cloth is ready, and basically we'll have a thin sheet of carbon. So anytime you use flint and steel, or like the fire steel, a little tiny spark hits this, it'll stay on there and burn ridiculously hot as an ember, which then you can blow into birch bark, dry grass, the jute twine that we just lit the fire with, and it'll catch fire.
Very interesting. I haven't done bushcrafting, but I do find it very interesting, so I'm getting in all the tips and tricks now. I mean, what better teacher to have? But yeah, all the little things, super cool. Careful with the knife. I'm so nervous.
Yeah. How many injuries do I have on my body right now?
I think there's like a 7. I said I'm klutzy, but I think he almost beats me.
That burn on my thumb, that burn and cut there, that cut from last night.
Oh, which is actually better looking than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, it was
how
horrible.
Much blood poured all over the floor yesterday. It was a lot.
Horrible.
It was a lot of blood.
My leg, my knee, yeah, a lot of cuts. So that's almost full. I'm going to put one more big piece in there. And this is just for my personal trips that I have coming up. I like doing some of this stuff at home just to prep. So that's full. Lid on there. Make sure there's no pieces that are overhanging on the fire.
Just like that.
Just like that.
Sky is glowing. Golden hour is here. And easily more picked up on the new camera. Action 4. Hopefully it's a little bit better than the phone quality stuff I was putting out. This is its first test run for me. So far, not bad. I can already tell that the lighting's a lot better on the video than it is on my phone, so it'll be interesting to see how it comes out when it's edited. So have to let me know if the sound is any better and the picture quality. I can already tell though by the little screen how much better that is. Let me just look at the colors in that sky.
Oh yeah.
What are you?
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
I get his free head nod on camera.
Wait.
He actually does it when the cameras aren't on too.
It's
It's a
just
thing.
happens. It
It's a
happens.
thing. He thoroughly enjoys his coffee.
Well, especially with the sunset.
Oh, it's gorgeous.
Sunset, all the colors right now are popping because it's like overcast. Plus the white waterfall.
Kobe? You can't have a Kobe. We're
Where'd you
just
stick?
missing Vader, eh? We're just missing Bates.
What's that?
Vader couldn't come on this trip where we had to take the kids back after the weekend with them. We did not have enough room in the Jeep. So unfortunately, Vader had to stay home. He'll be out on the next one. I plan to take him on a walk into the city, into one of the public parks here soon. Now that he's getting a little better off leash, so we're gonna test that there at the dog park. Let's see what he made. Oh! Ha! You weren't joking, like literally Char.
Yeah. So what it does.
Super cool.
So
It's like 10 minutes in the fire.
also notice how small it shrunk.
Yeah, it
Okay.
was stuffed full.
So the best thing to use is a pair of blue jeans, like cotton blue jeans, or a big piece of like cotton for like painting, like cotton canvas. Even jute works, like this burlap. So this piece I'm just going to basically burn up. But Boomer's gonna sniff it.
Yeah, curious.
So we'll throw a spark into it. You know what?
Not done yet? Or did you overcook it?
This t-shirt was a cotton and polyester blend,
Oh no!
so it didn't work.
Oh!
I didn't read the tag.
Number one rule.
I thought it
read
was
the
kind
tag.
of strange when we lifted it off and it was all crumbled so small. You see it looks like plasticky.
Yeah.
So this batch did not work. So the shirt I thought was cotton. I didn't think to read the tag. But I know from past of making this, it's all
That's
like...
man logic. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna add that in there.
It was an old shirt. But if this were cotton, it would take a spark and it wouldn't shrink up to a ball like that either. It would just stay in a nice flat sheet. So that, I looked at it kind of strange, like why is that so small like that? It's weird, but yes. The plastic burned off because it was a polyester blend. Did not work.
Trial and error.
So I do have a cotton shirt, actually cotton fabric, in my other backpack.
I have a couple at the house too that I use, like oversized ones that I use for pajamas, so I can spare one of your pajama shirts for you.
Oh yeah.
Let's go to a good cause, right?
Yep. But that was just a quick grab out of the house, literally grabbed it, and yeah, it didn't work. blend. So it has to be 100% cotton or denim. You can do denim jeans.
Noted. It is getting dark, but I wanted to come check out the bottom. It's a pretty little pool. Came down to get a view, but now I have to go back up, and it was steep. Hopefully I don't fall on my face. It's super dark. It's really high up. It's hard to tell, but here we go. I got distracted. There's a cute little feather. I don't know how Jeremy does this. Camera in hand, climbing up all these steep hills. Hilarious. It's much harder than it looks. And I'm also now holding a mini tripod instead of just my phone, so my equilibrium's a little off. Boomer, keeping watch. Thanks, Boomer. Well, I made it.
Oh.
And I didn't fall.
That's good.
But I almost did because I got distracted by a really cute little feather.
Not a rock.
Not a rock.
Feather.
A feather. Boomer kisses. You giving all the kisses? Well, probably going to be the end of the video because by the time we hike out of here, it's going to be too dark to say anything.
I brought a headlamp. I wasn't going to.
He's always prepared.
And a flashlight. A headlamp and a flashlight.
I do have my cell phone for light as well too. Camera-wise though, this might be it. The test run of the new camera. We'll see how it works in all this low light and my fidgetiness, and my bouncing around. One day I'll become a awesome camera lady like him.
Camera lady like me.
See you guys. Do the responsible thing here.
Did you get everything?
Yeah, I think so.
Never did look. Fire's totally
I took a look. Yeah.
Everything good?
Yep.
Okay.
Alright. It's gonna be fun in the dark. I'm already clumsy. What are you smelling? That's good natural fire starter. So many roots.
There's like a weird fungus growing in here.
Ooh.
You see like the spores on the individual pieces.
Yeah.
Huh.
Interesting.
Spider web.
Oh, that's cool.
Nobody's home. This home's probably underneath one of these scales of bark.
Oh, yeah.
A petite truck.
Yeah, it's really little. Oh, the memories of this bridge.